Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive in today, I want you to do something for me. Take a deep breath, a real one, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Because if you clicked on this video, chances are you're standing at a crossroads right now, feeling the weight of uncertainty pressing down on your shoulders. Maybe you're staring at a career decision that could change everything. Maybe you're questioning a relationship, wondering if you should stay or go. Or perhaps you're just lying awake at 3 in the morning, feeling like everyone else has it figured out while you're still searching for your map. I see you, and I want you to know something right now before we go any further. Feeling lost isn't a sign that something's wrong with you. It's a sign that something's awakening in you. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand why this confusion you're feeling might be the most honest thing you've experienced in years. So let's talk about what to do when you feel completely lost and why the decision you're about to make deserves more thought than you might realize. The truth about being lost. First, let's get real about what lost actually means. We throw that word around like it's a death sentence, but think about it. When you're physically lost, what does that actually mean? It means you're somewhere unfamiliar. It means the old maps don't work anymore. It means you're in territory you haven't charted yet. And here's what nobody tells you. That's exactly where growth lives.
You know when you weren't lost? When you were following someone else's script. When you were doing what your parents expected, what society demanded, what your fear told you was safe. You knew exactly where you were going because someone else had drawn the map. And maybe for a while that felt like certainty. But deep down there was this whisper, wasn't there? This quiet voice asking, but is this actually my path? That voice? That's not confusion. That's clarity trying to break through. The reason you feel lost right now is because you've outgrown the old coordinates. The person you were 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, had different dreams, different priorities, different levels of self-awareness. And now you've evolved, but you're still trying to use their map. Of course you feel disoriented. You're trying to navigate your current reality with outdated information. So before we talk about making decisions, I need you to reframe what's happening to you. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're standing in the space between who you were and who you're becoming. And that space, philosophers call it the liminal space. It's uncomfortable as hell, but it's also sacred, because nothing new can be born without it. Why you shouldn't rush the decision. Now here's where most people make their biggest mistake. When we feel lost, our instinct is to make any decision just to feel like we're moving forward. We think that any action is better than staying still. We convince ourselves that the discomfort of uncertainty is worse than the risk of choosing wrong. But let me tell you something that might save you years of regret. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is wait. Not because you're procrastinating, not because you're afraid, but because some decisions need time to ripen. Think about it like this. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You water it, you give it sunlight, you trust the process happening beneath the surface. Your clarity is the same way. When you rush a decision from a place of desperation, you're not choosing what's best for you. You're choosing what feels like relief in the moment. You're choosing whatever will make the discomfort stop. And there's a massive difference between a decision that serves your growth and a decision that serves your fear.
I learned this the hard way. A few years ago, I was in a job that was crushing my soul. Every morning felt like drowning. And I felt so lost, so desperate to escape, that I almost took the first opportunity that came along. It looked good on paper, better salary, better title, but something in me said, wait. And I'm so grateful I listened, because 3 months later, an opportunity showed up that actually aligned with who I was becoming, not just who I was running from. Here's the truth. The universe rewards patience, but only when that patience is active, not passive waiting, but intentional presence. Use this time of feeling lost to get curious, not desperate. Ask yourself better questions. Not what should I do, but who am I becoming? Not what will make this feeling go away, but what is this feeling trying to teach me? The questions to ask yourself. So, if you're not supposed to rush into a decision, what are you supposed to do? You get intentional, you get honest, and you ask yourself questions that cut through the noise. Here are the questions that changed everything for me, and I believe they'll do the same for you. Question 1. Am I running from something or moving towards something? This is huge. There's a world of difference between these two motivations. Running from something is fear-based. It's reactive. It's about escape. Moving towards something is purpose-based. It's proactive. It's about growth. If you can't articulate what you're moving toward, only what you're trying to get away from, that's a red flag. Wait. Get clear on the vision, not just the exit. Question 2. Will I respect myself for this decision in 5 years? Not will I be happy, not will it work out, but will I respect myself? Because here's the thing. You can recover from a failed decision. You can pivot, adapt, learn, but losing respect for yourself? That's a wound that takes years to heal. Make choices your future self will be proud of, even if they're harder in the moment. Question 3. Am I making this decision from my highest self or my wounded self? We all have different versions of ourselves. There's the version that's afraid, that's protecting old wounds, that's operating from scarcity. And then there's the version that's wise, that's connected to something bigger, that trusts in abundance. Which version is making this decision? Because your wounded self will choose safety, your highest self will choose growth, and they rarely choose the same path.
Question 4. What would I do if I wasn't afraid of other people's opinions? Be honest, how much of your confusion is actually about what you want versus what you think you should want? How much mental energy are you spending imagining what your parents will think, what your friends will say, what strangers on the internet might judge? Strip all of that away. If it was just you and your truth, what would you choose? And finally, question 5. What does my body tell me? Your mind can rationalize anything. It's brilliant at building arguments, creating narratives, justifying decisions that look good on paper. But your body tells the truth. When you think about option A, do you feel expansion or contraction? Does your chest open or tighten? Do you feel energized or depleted? Your intuition speaks through your body. Learn its language. Sit with these questions. Journal about them. Don't rush to answers. Let them work on you. The path forward. Here's what I want you to understand. The fact that you're lost right now means you're paying attention. It means you're awake. So many people sleepwalk through their entire lives, following scripts they never questioned, making decisions on autopilot, wondering why they feel empty even when they check all the boxes. You're not doing that. You've hit pause. You've said, wait, is this actually what I want? And that takes incredible courage. So what's the path forward? It's not about finding the answer. It's about finding your answer. And here's how you do that. First, give yourself permission to not know. Stop treating uncertainty like a problem to be fixed and start treating it like information to be gathered. You're in research mode right now. That's okay.
Second, take small steps instead of giant leaps. You don't need to have your entire life figured out. You just need to know the next right move. What's one small action you can take today that moves you toward clarity? Read a book, have a conversation, try something new, sit in silence. Progress isn't always dramatic. Third, trust your timing. You're exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn. The detours are part of the path.
The confusion is part of the clarity. Nothing is wasted. And fourth, remember that choosing yourself is never selfish. Whatever decision you're facing, whatever crossroads you're standing at, choose the path that honors who you're becoming, even if it disappoints people, even if it looks different than what you planned, even if it's harder. Choose yourself. Lastly, so here's what I want to leave you with today. You clicked on this video because you feel lost, and I'm telling you with everything in me that this feeling is not your enemy, it's your invitation. An invitation to get honest, to get clear, to build a life that's actually yours. Don't rush the decision you're facing. Don't choose from fear. Don't let urgency rob you of wisdom. Sit in the discomfort a little longer. Ask yourself the hard questions. Listen to what your truth is trying to tell you. Because on the other side of this confusion is a version of you that you haven't met yet. A version that's braver, clearer, more aligned. And that version, they're worth the wait. You're going to figure this out, not because you have all the answers, but because you're willing to sit with the questions. And that willingness, that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, leave a comment below and tell me what decision you're facing right now. Sometimes just naming it out loud helps. And if you know someone who needs to hear this today, share this video with them. Let's build a community of people who choose growth over comfort, truth over convenience. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, be patient with yourself. You're exactly where you need to be. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos.